Hey guys, good morning. How are you guys doing? Yeah, so there's this question I keep getting repeatedly on my channel, and sometimes I do feel like I've addressed that question before, but yesterday, like 3 to 4 people actually asked me the same question. So I'm like, okay, let me make a video this morning, to give the answer to that question. And the question is that you guys keep asking me that you want to come to Mauritius as a visitor. Is it possible for you to work? Your agent is telling you that you can work when you come here as a visitor. Even those in UK, US, Canada on a visit visa, they are working. So it is not as if it's not possible. In the US, people are going there as a visitor. They find their way one way or the other, and they are fine. So it is the same thing here as well. You know, you can come as a visitor and you can work. But one of the things I always say is that if you are planning to come here, let's say you are planning to come here next month, by this month, before leaving Nigeria, once you book your ticket, you can apply for a premium visa. I'm going to put the link to the immigration site, the Mauritius immigration site. I'll put the link in the comments. See if you are able to register yourself, because for the immigration website you have to like register yourself first before you can access the informations. I think something like that. So that's what I did as well. So you can register yourself and see, just read like the type of visas and all those stuff that they have. Okay, so if you are coming like next month, maybe this month, you can apply for the premium visa, which takes like a while to come out. Then when you get here, you might probably get the visa when you're already in the country. It is an online visa. You don't have to go for interview or anything like that. So but for this premium visa, you will be needing just two things: your return ticket and a proof that you have a job, a proof that you have an online job, a remote job. Because for premium visa, the only job you can do on a premium visa is a remote job. You can only work remotely. You already have a job, but because on premium visa you cannot enter the labor market, you cannot do physical work in this country. If you come here with a premium visa, no employer is going to employ you legally. They will not. You cannot get a legal job because you don't have what it takes to get that job. You're supposed to be working online unless you get a company that want to take you to work online. But that an employer will give you an employment letter and all those stuff, it will not happen unless you are doing it illegally. That is just the word for it. But if you cannot go through that premium visa thing, some people also come as a visitor, and when they come here, they go to the immigration office in Port Louis and extend that visa. Although this one is like a bit let me say, I'm not so sure about it, because sometimes you might not even get the extension. When they give you like 7 to 14 days at the airport, then you go to Port Louis to extend. Sometimes they give up to like 3 months, depending on the case of each person. But for this one, you'll be needing a statement of account to show that you have money to to spend to stay here for as long as you want to. So for that 3 months visa, you have to keep extending it. That is if you get it. It is not, I'm not so sure about it, but some people do get it, so you can also try. Yeah, you can try. So if you can get that extension, well, maybe you can like try to get a job on the side, because there are some employer that actually employ visitors. They don't really care the kind of, it depends on the kind of job. Sometimes they don't even have who to do those jobs. They don't have a choice than to just take who is available that can do it. If you now, let's say you cannot get the premium visa, you cannot get the extension, your 7 or 14 days that you were given at the airport has already expired. That means you already overstay. You are now illegal in the country already. That is one. Then now you wanted to work. That means you are here illegally and you want to work illegally. It is not a problem, but one thing I always say is that know the consequences of your action and be prepared for it, because if you are in that kind of situation, anything can happen at any time. So just make sure that you keep your return home ticket money somewhere. Keep that money somewhere while doing whatever you have to do. You already know the situation you are in. You already know that, okay, this is what is happening to me. So use your brain. Every kobo, every penny that you can save it, and keep your money, keep your ticket money somewhere in case of anything. Because yeah, like I said before, there are consequences to that action, and when that kind of thing happen, you have to pay the price. And what is the price? You have to go back, because there is no story. Once you get caught doing that, you just have to go back. So I think people should just like weigh it, just look at it from here to here, because sometimes some people actually, it's not as if they deliberately do that, it just happen. But when it happens, just make sure that you use your head, know what you're doing. Yeah, agents telling you that you can work, they are not lying. There's work everywhere. There's work. The work in this country, nobody there, people are not even working. People are not, they are not, there's no worker. So if you want to come to work, no problem, but just know what you're doing, like know your right from the left. The great US that everybody is doing, there are people there on visit that are working. UK, Canada, it is everywhere. Even some people in this country, the Mauritian themselves, they, some of them are illegal in another country. So this is something that happens everywhere, happen all the time. So it depends on individually, if you have the mind, if you can, it is not an easy thing to do, but if you can do it, fine. If you can do it, no problem. So I wish you guys best of luck. Bye.